Start the timer at 3, 2, 1, go. Never mind, it didn't click for some reason. 3, 2, 1, go. There we go. Yes, I do. I have done plenty of normal runs, but hardcore is such a difficult category that there are actually no submitted runs for it on the Speedrun website. So if I can literally just finish a run, I will have world record because I know there are some other people who have been trying this, but have gotten killed and not completed a run. So I'm going for to be the one that completes the run.
How you doing?
Good. You're right, Isaac. The Ishimar is a great ship. I am so lucky to be serving aboard her.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Easy world record. Except for the thing, cause like,
thank you.
Take a note. Take note at my live split timer. Look at the very top right. You see that 21? That's how many attempts I've done. Now, I mean, it's not quite 21 full attempts, but I mean, it's probably like at least 10 or so full attempts that got killed. You know, an hour in, and I was like, fuck. Also, I think, did you just subscribe? Because if so, thank you. Or follow, I mean. It's off screen a bit. Oh, yeah, I see that. Alright, hold on. Okay, that's better. That's better, right? I fixed it?
Mr. Clark, I believe you were telling me about your nightmares.
Yeah, man, thank you for the follow.
About your dead girlfriend. What was her name?
Nicole.
I didn't want it to end like this. I really wanted to see you again. Just once. I loved you. I always loved you.
Yes.
Yeah, man, if you stick around, I hope you enjoy.
She was a senior medical officer stationed aboard a Planet Cracker class vessel.
About to witness some true pro gamer Dead Space action right now.
Part of a mining operation on Aegis 7. I understand communications went down shortly after their arrival. You were part of the repair mission. A mission for which you volunteered, am I right?
I promise, right after this like 3.5 minute cutscene, you'll see some pro gamer action.
What did they find aboard the ship, Isaac?
The marker.
Did you have contact with this marker?
Gamer alert.
It made you see things.
Don't worry, we're almost there. Like 45 seconds left, and I will actually be able to play.
What did it say, Isaac? What did it say to you, Isaac? Isaac, can you hear me?
Isaac, can you hear me? Dana.
Oh yeah, I played this game way back on the 360. I played it so much. And then I got a nice gaming PC, and
We gotta get you out of this straitjacket.
I decided to speedrun it.
Where am I?
Yeah, that is right. You beat hardcore, you get the foam finger, which I did do on the 360.
Listen, you're in terrible.
Yeah, the foam finger is awesome because it has bottomless clip and unlimited ammo, and when you fire it, Isaac says bang, and when you do its secondary fire, Isaac says pew pew, and it's an instant kill to every enemy in the entire game. Which you know what? If you can manage to beat the game on hardcore, you deserve a meme weapon. Yeah, I agree. I got it back on the 360, and I was like, this is incredible. This is simply incredible. So how you doing tonight, man?
Come on, man.
Patient 4, I remember you. Tideman said all the key subjects need to be eliminated.
Listen.
Terminated. Where's one more?
Listen to me, man.
What matter?
Listen to me. We can both get out of here. Just cut me out of this straitjacket.
No one's getting out of here alive.
Don't do it.
Speedrun streams been piquing your interest? Yeah, I've always been a fan of speedruns. Even if I'm not in the mood to run one, I always like watching them or watching like progression videos that people make.
Your rig is red. It's red. There's a health pack and a flashlight in that wall locker. You should grab them. Go ahead. Take it. I won't be needing it anymore. Isaac, we're all gonna burn for what we did to you.
Isaac Clarke, is that you?
Who are you?
My name is Dana. I'm the one trying to rescue you.
Why? What's going on?
You're suffering from a unique form of dementia, Isaac. Something you contracted on Aegis 7.
How do you know that? How do you know all this about me?
Your dementia will kill you. But if you can get here, I can treat you and get you to safety.
Why should I trust you?
Because I'm not the one shooting at you.
Fuck.
Ooh. Yeah, honestly, I feel like speedrunning Pokemon is could be difficult for beginner streamers because I mean most Pokemon games are like 3 hours, right? That can be kind of daunting to a new speedrunner. If you're trying to get into speedrunning, I would recommend playing a game that you really like that also has like a general time that's like around an hour or less, because then it won't feel as terrible. Like the first game I ever did speedruns of was Portal, and was Portal 1 glitchless, which I mean even like a pretty bad time was like 30-45 minutes, so it's not too daunting to start a run, and you'll just get better. So if your very first game that you run is like 3 hours long, it'll probably be a little rough.
Isaac, what happened? Are you alright?
Why are you helping me?
If Tideman finds you, more people will die.
Including me.
Not if you follow my route.
I don't like this.
You don't have to like it. Just hurry before you get locked in.
second, I'll remember what you said. As soon as I activate this all the time.
Calm down. I'll cut you out of there. Is that a tissue laser? A plasma cutter?
Oh my god!
Fuck.
What the fuck are you doing?
I'm trying.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, different people enjoy different types of speedruns, and I'm a huge Pokemon fan too, but I don't think speedrunning Pokemon would be that fun.
Isaac, it's Dana. You have to dismember the creatures to stop them.
I know. I've had a lot of practice.
Just try to stay in one piece.
Thanks.
Sorry for that. That's about the only point in the game where it's basically ear rape. So if you got headphones in for that little steam part, I'm sorry. I shouldn't.
Hey, wait! Who is? Who's after us?
Let's hope I get a good cycle with these Necros here.
Didn't work. There's a security lockdown.
I told you to hurry. How'd you miss it?
Look, I don't need your help.
Alright, that's a good cycle. What's that? Yeah. That might cause this split to be a gold.
Dana? Dana! Okay, you're right. I do need your help. Talk to me.
Look, Isaac, we don't have to be friends. But like it or not, we're stuck together. Tide means your enemy, not me. Alright.
Thank you. Yeah, that room can be not good. But that was a really good cycle actually. Because the way the necromorphs can come out in that room can be really random. Gosh, puker spit does so much damage. League of Legends. I've never really played
What the fuck?
any game like League of Legends. I need health.
CEC engineer Isaac Clark. Updating inventory to CEC engineering loadout.
Um, yeah, I just never really played them. I tried RuneScape forever ago, but I never really got into it. The most recent game I've gotten like super into is Stardew Valley. All right, that was pretty good. This might be a gold.
Jesus, that thing was angry. Dana, I'm out of the hospital.
Okay, the tram station is just beyond the apartment block.
Hang on. I need more answers. How long have I been here?
3 years. Tideman found you floating in space near Aegis 7 and brought you here for study.
Why can't I remember anything?
The marker you found imprinted your brain with self-replicating signal. The longer you're awake, the more the signal spreads. It's killing you, Isaac. Tideman tried to keep it in check with memory suppressants.
You said you could fix it, right?
Only if you reach me in time. Tram station, get moving.
Was it gold? Yeah, it was gold. Usually I stop at the bench there, but I'm gonna try not to do that, see how it goes. Just run right through that guy, no big. How many chapters are there in total? 15 in this game. Also, you said Glod. I do not know what that means. Oh, unless you meant gold. And you switched the O and the L. In case, yes. That was indeed a gold. Because sometimes that tripod can be annoying. In the regular mode, there's a skip that you can do right here. But pretty much every skip in this game involves doing a checkpoint restart, and there's no checkpoints in hardcore, so you're very limited in your skips when you do hardcore, which makes it that much more hardcore. I don't want. Sometimes this necromorph won't spawn. Let's see if we get it. Nope, it spawned. Sometimes it breaks and you fall down, and there's no necromorph. Alright. Why is it giving me line gun racks? I mean, Java gun things. I don't know why I said line gun. Stop it. Keep it nice. Less than 2 hours. If in the any percent category, which is played on casual, I think
You destroyed
world record's like 147.
On this station? Why?
It's powerful alien technology. Tideman wants that power. Get to the tram. It'll take you to the Cassini Towers permanently.
Dana? Damn it.
sometimes you can avoid that part. My PB in regular, like not hardcore, is I think it's 206, but I had some dumb mistakes. I should be able to. I haven't tried a regular run in a while. I've been working on hardcore, but if, next time I do a regular run, um, I should be able to get sub 2 next run. Okay. Yeah, my PB, I think it's 206, but that should be able to be brought down pretty easily. Because I had some pretty dumb mistakes. Because we actually recently, huh? There's actually a new skip we found. Are you serious? I've never had that happen before. He died, but they still got transformed, alright. There's a new skip that we found that skips pretty much all of Chapter 7, like the chapter that has the AI. Which, of course, I can't do that skip here because it involves checkpoint restart. But oh yeah, everyone who is in the Discord that runs this game was freaking out when we found out that we could actually do that skip. That Chapter 7 skip had been theorized for a while, but we hadn't been able to actually perform it. And then I remember the guy, one of the a prominent runner was streaming attempts to do it, and he got it on stream, and like he lost his mind. It was great. No. Oh my gosh, I almost died. I've never almost died there. That was scary. Let's see how much health I have.
Dana, I need a new route.
What happened? I thought we lost you.
Alright, I had a decent amount of health actually.
Where am I?
How did you end up there? Hang on. This won't be the most pleasant route, but it'll get you to the casino tower.
Maybe it's because I decided not to stop at the bench this run.
You're very important to me, Isaac. Hold
Let's try not to die to the pack. Okay, I don't know why you didn't die.
We can't. I think they're tracking our signals. Are the memories?
Which room?
Good ones.
Well, I guess, I mean, I can still kind of answer it. For the most part, no.
The more I remember, the more my head hurts.
There's pretty much...
I keep seeing the symbols. The symbols too, Isaac. In him. They keep seeing his face.
There's pretty much no RNG for the enemy spawns. Oh, are you talking about the one where I was hanging upside down? Yeah. Okay, yeah. It's not RNG. I know where they're coming from, but I just... Usually I've stopped at a bench by now. But I kind of pushed my luck and tried not to stop at the bench to save time. And that's probably why I almost died, because normally I'm doing a little bit more damage at that point. But yeah, the end. I actually don't think there's a single room where enemy spawns are RNG. Except for kind of that one I was talking about earlier, like where Strauss is in there and he's like, Isaac, come here. Like, they're not completely RNG, but it's really heavily based on like where you are at the time. So it can. So sometimes just based on where you just happen to be at a specific moment, you can get bad spawns, but it's not. I don't think it's actually RNG. I don't think there's any RG when it. Like for example, in this room, like these guys always spawn, bust that out, and kill them, and then this gate thing always opens up right as the pack spawns, so you don't actually have to fight the pack in the room. If you listen, so you can hear them break into the room. It doesn't matter. Every Necromorph spawn is, I don't think, is RNG at all. Bench stop is here now, and I have 7. Yeah, see, like this spawn, these spawns are always the same. Okay, die. Oh no. Okay, that's not awesome. Also, man, I appreciate you sticking around. As someone who doesn't stream, super often, it can be hard to get any viewers. So to actually have a viewer that's chatting and I can talk with, definitely makes streaming a lot nicer. Oh, pretty soon here I'm coming up on a spot where there is a skip that I can actually do in hardcore because uh because it's one of the few skips that doesn't involve checkpoint restart. Well, I hope you're ready to stick around because it's like a 2-hour run, and I would I very much hope I beat it because that would also mean world record.
Dana, Titan soldiers have found me. They're tracking me in some sort of gunship.
Yeah, skip pipe. It's like a 7-minute skip. But unfortunately it's not very like visually spectacular. Assuming I don't die here, I have died here before because of the exploders. I hear them. Yeah, those guys kill me, and I'm scared of them. Alright, we're safe. Alright, here's the skip right up here. You skip pretty much... You skip the whole first half of the church.
It's Timon! He's found you! Into the church, hurry!
Dana, the Church of Unitology? Why here?
It's one of the few places on Titan Station that Timon can't monitor. Separation of church and state.
No, Dana, we shouldn't be in here. This is the last place we want to
Alright,
be
let's
around.
hope I can get this, because sometimes this can be a little
I'd rather die
finicky.
trying to rescue you. This is important.
I gotta hit the fuse thing on the other side. Oh, we got it first try. There we go. That I just skipped like 7 minutes.
Strauss. Yes, I see the symbols. Who's when you mean Titan? Okay, Strauss.
Yeah, like if you remember that as soon as I enter the church, started one chapter, and the end of this elevator is the end of the chapter. Right when I go through these doors. This is probably gold split too, actually. Yeah, gold. Yeah, I remember the first time I played this game.
I don't know if you can hear me. You need to go
I
up.
remember the cause
Stay
cause
there.
this is the first place that you find the stalkers. If you know what kind of necromorph those are, the ones that like peek around the corners and then charge you. Um, all right, please no soft lock in this room. All right, we're good.
Exiting zero gravity.
Isaac! Damn it! I think they're jamming our signal with a mobile device. Someone get me the frequency on that jammer! They must have a gunship position near the compound.
Now what? Change your plans?
No. If they knew where we were, they would have killed us by now. Shit! Signal fading!
Yeah, well, I won't see him for probably another like 20 more minutes. But it's, if you remember, it's the ones where they come out and they usually run past you right away, and then they kind of hide and will peek out around the corner and then charge at you. You don't remember it at all. Ah, I didn't get it one cycle. What? Should not take this long. It was longer than normal. Alright, good, we didn't soft lock. Well, actually, no, it's not even a soft lock. Once in a while, those little guys, if you know, are called the Pack. And rarely, I've only had it happen one time, but they can get stuck inside the vent, and then you have to run back and find which vent it's stuck in and then kill it. And you lose like 30 seconds if it happens, it sucks.
Dana, you still with me? I've reached the top of the
Um, no, like I said, like as many times as I've run this game on both hardcore and regular, I've only had it happen to me one time. But I mean, if you're aiming for like, you know, like top time, world record time, it kills the run. And you're, as you can see right now, well, I mean, like, you would have skipped in a regular run, so you would have been like 30 minutes in, and then you have to restart, and it's not fun. Alright, I've got a cutscene up here. I'm gonna go grab another Diet Dr. Pepper.
You're a unitologist. Of course you are. Why did I trust you?
Well, you didn't have a choice, Isaac. I told you there was a cure and you came running.
Why are you doing this? Why can't everyone just leave me alone, huh?
You're a dangerous secret, Isaac. EarthGov won't leave you alone because they're afraid you'll destroy their marker. After all, you did build it.
What are you talking about?
Well, that's why we brought you here. To build markers for us. To spread glorious convergence to the entire galaxy.
You people are unbelievable! Just give me the fucking cure and let me go.
No, we don't want to cure you, Isaac. We need that precious little head of yours just the way it is. Now would you escort Isaac to the shuttle and put him
Alright,
in
I made it back
stasis?
before I died. Because at the end of this
The last
cutscene, there's
thing
a
we want
there's a
is for
quick
him
time
to
event where you
die.
have to mash E, and if I wasn't back in time, I would have instantly died, and then I would have restarted. I haven't saved yet. I'm doing hardcore, so it would have taken me back to the very beginning of the game. Missed twice. Ooh, it's a red segment. That's alright, I saw I'm almost a minute ahead overall.
Isaac, are you there? Can you hear me? What do you want, Strauss? Look, it's over. All my plans just blew out the window. No, it's not over. At least not yet.
Oh no, why are you crying?
Isaac,
Also, I can't hardly tell what that is. Like, is that from something like an anime or a game or something?
It's in the government sector. But we have to move now. Now. Because time is running out for me and for us.
Also, if you're just tuning in, yo, what's up? Welcome. We're speedrunning Dead Space on the hardest difficulty because I hate myself. Yeah, that's okay. It was only read by, well, I mean, okay. It was read by 17 seconds, which isn't great, but
I remember. They took us to the machine.
you know what? I'm still alive.
For the steps. I don't remember.
Oh, it's from LOL.
You're lucky you don't remember. When you do, he starts coming back. Who? Who comes back? Who?
health do I have? A decent amount, actually.
Up so much. Where are you going?
Alright, let's hope I don't screw this part up, because the leapers can get right on your ass sometimes. The leapers are the ones that kind of look like scorpions, if you don't know. Fire! Oh my gosh! Did you see that? I was aiming down my sight and pressing the fire button, and it would not fire. Okay, are we good? Are we good? Are we good? Alright, we're good. Alright, this part's kind of scary. If I make basically one wrong move, I will die, because these things will kill me. Okay, we're safe. Those things on the walls are called assists, and they shoot an explosive thing, and on hardcore it's pretty much a one-shot. No! Oh my gosh. I hate getting hit. Oh, he's not dead. I thought he was dead. Oh, I'm about to go against the Stalkers. Well, kind of. I mean, this is also kind of a skip where I literally don't have to deal with them like at all, but you will get a glimpse of them, so you'll be able to know if you recognize them or not.
He wants me to go into the dark machine, Isaac. I can't go. She's in there. She's waiting for me.
Strauss.
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
Strauss, listen to me.
Yes, you can. You can increase your max HP. You know the nodes you get to upgrade your weapons and stuff? Well, one of the things you can upgrade is your rig. And with that, you can upgrade your max oxygen for when you're in zero oxygen areas. And you can also upgrade your max HP. Alright, here's a stalker room. You'll get a glimpse of them because we pretty much cheese this room. Like if you shoot 2 detonator mines at a specific spot, you can save a lot of time. There it is. That's what he looks like. I don't know if you can see it very well. Alright, let's hope I don't lose the run right here. I gotta hack this at a decent rate. Okay, we got it, we got it, we got it, we got it. We're gone. That's so scary.
He's gone. Listen, the steps can destroy the marker. Step 1, crawl into the dark machine. Step 2, the screws go tight all around.
What, the cysts or the stalkers?
No.
Yeah, the cysts are scary because they growl. They growl on the wall. Oops, not that way. Stalkers, yeah. Yeah, because they fight, the way they attack you is so different from every other necromorph in the game. They hide and then rush you.
You talk from there. Don't say I'm gonna help. The last person who said that tried to kill me.
Hey, take it easy. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Yeah, you got that right. You try it, and you're dead.
Look, I think we got off to a bad start here. I'm Isaac.
Ellie. What do you want, Isaac?
I'm trying to get to the transport hub. I need to get to the government sector.
What do you think we were trying to do?
Hey, I can help you. Besides, we get a better chance if we stick together. Don't you agree?
It's not a chance, Isaac. Other people
What,
are
Ellie?
just a liability.
Ellie's not a bitch.
I'll release the door lock. But after that, you're on your own. And please,
You might be thinking of
Don't follow
Nicole. Nicole is not nice in this game, but Ellie is
Wait.
chill.
Wait.
Also, this next room is really scary. There's a lot of stuff being shot at me. But if I run in a specific path, I won't get hurt at all. But it's still scary because if you get hit, you're basically dead instantly. So let's go. Okay, there's one shot. One shot. The second shot. Ah. That is every time because I died one time in that room, and ever since then I've been terrified of that room. Also, this room sucks ass. You got these babies, crawlers. Oh, you're also about to witness a ridiculous skip. Like the skip itself is actually stupid. Yeah. Oh my. It's so scary. Get away from me, crawlers. Okay, we're good. And then the ceiling one. Now we're good. Alright, we did it. Alright, you ready to see the most stupid skip in the game? So if you remember anything about this game, you have to run up on the stage and hack a panel, and a sun drops down. I feel like that's the part people would remember the most. The sun drops down. And then you have to hack the panel and kill a bunch of enemies, and then you can advance. Well, for one reason unknown to anyone, if you back up against this stairs right here, you go up. Hold on, that's big guys first. Yeah. Those guys. Maybe. Oh my god, why are you stuck? So these stack of stairs right here, you can run up. It's gotta be like a good angle. There we go. We're going. We have lift off. Keep going. Yeah, look, if you get all the way up here, come on, right there, it triggers the end sequence, and that's it. Now I can go. It's the most stupid skip in the game. I have no idea why on earth that would possibly work. Yeah, it's definitely the most ridiculous skip. There is one skip actually that's coming up that's it's so iffy. It's called cup skip, or some people call it cup yeet, because if you remember enough about this game, there's a part where in order to defeat the AI lady, you have to crawl through these things to expose like the core, and then you shoot the core and that kills her. Well, if you shoot a line mine on a cup, you can shoot the cup over the barrier and blow up the cores without having to do the puzzle. It saves like 2 minutes. And normally it's not too bad, like in a normal run. Like, well, like I said, we recently found a skip that actually skips this part, but before then, we had a normal part. Like, you would normally have to do this skip, and it's not too bad because you can just checkpoint restart, but there's no checkpoints in hardcore. And there's only 2 cups in that room, so I get 2 chances to knock out all 5 cores, or if not, I have to do the puzzle, which is 2 minutes slower than if I actually hit the puzzle, than if I actually hit the cup skip. Yeah, it's coming up here pretty soon, so you'll get to see my attempts, and you'll get to see me be very sad if it does not work.
We're up here.
It is kind of hard. I mean, if you practice it, you can kind of get a feel for where you need to shoot it.
I barely managed to
But
escape the CEC facility this
it's
morning.
Wait, you're CEC?
it's relatively inconsistent.
Heavy equipment pilot
Like
class 4.
if you practice it more,
You?
you have a higher chance of getting it. But
Nerd.
like I've practiced it a bunch before we found a way to skip the whole thing anyway. But even if you don't like even if you practice it a bunch, it can still be easy to miss it. And on hardcore, when you literally can't reset, then it especially sucks if you miss it. So
Our two remaining runners, Clark and Strauss.
here in about 10 minutes, I'll have to do it. So
Only a matter of time
I'll see if I
before
get
we
it.
reach the transit hub. You will find the train inoperable.
Are you insane? You cut off power to life support. There may be other survivors over here.
The public sector is already beyond acceptable recovery conditions. I can't allow you to escape. Goodbye, Clark.
Holy shit, Isaac!
Oh my gosh, I killed it without knocking off both of its arms.
Isaac, are you alright? I think that's all of them, for now.
Why did Tideman turn off the power? What did you do to piss him off so much?
Ellie, you know what a marker is?
Yeah. The unitologist on my crew wouldn't shut up about it. Why, is it real?
Yeah, it's real. Tideman made one using codes, patterns stored in our heads, mine and Strauss. Everything that's happening on this station is happening because of that marker.
Yeah,
I have to
iPoke
get to it
machine.
and destroy it, and
You know,
I need
it's
Strauss to tell me how.
I'll probably be, if I manage to make it that far, I'll probably be too scared to do it. But there's actually a strategy with the iPoke machine where you can start going down and you don't stop.
I think I'm better.
Okay, good.
Also,
Power.
what was that, a
Without
follow?
it, we have no air and no train.
Fresh Nuggets 10?
Sprawl's gotta have backup
Yo, what's
batteries
up,
somewhere.
Fresh Nuggets?
Yes.
How them
The solar
nuggets
arrays up
be?
there. But they've been mothballed for years.
But no, what I was saying, like there's a strat that has pretty much 100% consistency. I'm probably not going to do it just because I'm scared
I can do
if I
that.
manage to get that far because I'm on hardcore, but you can literally hold down the needle non-stop, and even though Isaac's eyes are like freaking out and going everywhere, you'll still hit it. You'll still hit it like every time.
Ellie, how's Strauss doing?
Power off. You can hear noises 3 blocks away. He's gonna give away my position.
Ellie, try to keep him focused. I need to know what he's trying to tell me.
Alright. Let's see if let's hit late bench again. I want this. Let's put one in the line gun and get that max health. Well, not max health, but I will not be getting any more health past this.
Docking pod is off the mat rail, and engine cleaning order has been issued.
Ellie, I ran into a snag. It looks like the docking pod that runs through the solar array is floating at the bottom of the shaft.
That figures.
Don't worry, I can fix it. I'm heading outside now. Look.
he's doing. Can you hear this shit?
He's hallucinating, Ellie.
This is going to be
Does HP increase help a lot in hardcore? Honestly, it, at least in the speedrun community, like on like our little community on Discord and stuff, it hasn't really been tested how much it would help because hardcore is just such a like hardly anybody's running this category just because it's a hard category to run, so there's not a whole lot of like optimizing research done. Like even like there's a category for zealot mode, and even then you don't even stop at a bench. Like the world record person doesn't they don't make a bench stop. So there's little data on like optimal node placements, but because this is such a like a non-played category, um, because it's such a non-play category, there's just not a lot of data on where like if it's worth it to do 2 health upgrades or so. The honest answer is I don't know. I mean, it sounds like it would, right? 2 health upgrades? I mean, in certain cases, I might be able to take like 1 more hit than I would before, so that's probably worth it. Because there's definitely a good handful of nodes that you can pick up that waste little to no time. Like I don't know if you saw, but the one I just grabbed at the bottom of the elevator shaft, like that wastes 0 time to grab. So. Also, if you're saying anything in the chat, I cannot look at it right now. I need to focus on this part. Oh shit, I got hit. Oh, just die. Just go away. It's gotta be about at the end, right? Okay, that's it. No, yeah, not even damage increased. They usually use the javelin gun, because the javelin gun has pretty good base damage. And I mean, I've actually never done zealot runs. I've just done regular and hardcore. I don't want that. We're coming up on cup skip. Preferred platform, I'm 100% PC because some of like the glitches and skips you do, are based on. All right, so on the Havoc engine, which is what this game runs on, there are certain aspects to the game, like the game engine, that has to do with that is based on your frame rate, and the only way to get a higher frame rate to do those tricks is to play on PC, because PC is the only way that you can like go above 60 FPS. And so in order to do this, all the skips, you literally have to play on PC. Also, right after this room is cup skip, so. So, from my one viewer, maybe two, can I please get cup skip hype in the chat so that I can do cup skip with my 2 attempts, my 2 cups?
Unauthorized visitor. Mainframe.
All right, here's my 1 cup.
Initiating system
One of 2
lockdown.
cups. I have 2 cups.
System lockdown complete.
Oh, that was definitely bad. Alright, I have 1 more cup. Okay. Alright, one more try. Let's go. Oh, I didn't get it. I got some of them, but not all of them. Because these enemies wouldn't spawn if I didn't get some of them. Oh my god. Okay, I guess I accidentally hit that. This is gonna put me in big red split because I think my personal best, I got it. Now I gotta do this whole puzzle.
Unauthorized access to the computer mainframe is a violation of Titan Station Civic Code.
Let's see if I remember how this
Replace
goes.
all panels
Nope.
and back away from the fuse board.
Yeah, easy world record still. But if anyone decides to challenge my world record, that's 2 minutes lost that I could have had. Oh my gosh, you have a Pikachu emote? That's beautiful. That Pikachu emote is beautiful. I'm gonna cry. Alright, let's go, Swarm. This one? Oh, okay, I don't remember. Oh my gosh, I got everyone wrong. That's... I'm trash. I should quit this game. This is what I get for playing regular mode, because in regular mode you skip this, so I kind of forgot what the pattern was. Look at that boy! Alright, let's see how many AI cores I actually managed to hit with the cup. I think there's 5. I'm gonna be really sad if I only missed 1. Yikes. Not with that. I missed 2? Yeah, I missed 2. I missed 2 out of 5. Yeah, I agree. The first cup was an asshole. I was... I think I like had like a slight panic because you have a short amount of time to actually pick it up and shoot it, and I accidentally lined it up with the wrong like bar. Like there's like a paint strip thing that you need to line it up with, and I lined it up. All right, wish me luck with this part too. This part could be bad if I don't get it. I have to hack this quickly, or it could be bad. Okay, we got it. This game is too stressful. Alright, we're good. Oh yeah, just to demonstrate, just to give you an idea of how much that new skip we found skips. Um, so you remember when I like repaired the elevator shaft? When I repaired the elevator shaft by shooting those like thruster things on the bottom of it?
I knew he would just slow me down.
You start from there and you skip to later than this still. Like after this little scene is what you skip to. So it's crazy. It's like a 10-minute skip.
How's it looking on your end?
I'm trying to roll back the cover now. Strauss, can you give me a hand with this?
Oh, he'll hurt me. I'm not strong enough.
I promise I'll protect you. Now, just get over here and give me a hand. Here. Something covering the collector panel. Oh my god. There's thousands of them. They're breaking apart.
Ellie, get out of there!
Oh my god, they're heading this way. Run, Strauss, run!
Ellie, come in! Ellie! Shit.
Wait. Yeah, what you do is that like in pretty much every zero-G area like this, there's a way to get out of bounds. And what you do is that because you have to fly to the bottom of the elevator shaft, you're out of bounds. So there's a spot where you clip out there and then you fly way out of bounds and you can just barely hit the checkpoint. So once you hit the checkpoint, then all you have to do is checkpoint restarts and it spawns you where the checkpoint that you just hit is. Well, the checkpoint that we're able to hit is the one right after this flying sequence. Yeah, there's a handful of those that we do where we get out of bounds, and then we go to a checkpoint, and then we checkpoint restart. That's how the majority of the skips go, but you don't. There's no checkpoints in hardcore, so you can't do any of them. You can only do ones that don't have checkpoints, like the one in the church, where I clip the panel thing, like the information thing through the door. And right here, this is the checkpoint that we get to right here. Right there, there's a checkpoint, and we can get to it. Bathroom break. All right, I'll see you in a bit.
Isaac, I'll try to open the CEC door on your level. Hold on. Piece of shit lock. I'm giving it my codes, but it's not working. Yes, I'm authorized for this.
Crap, is it 45 or
Open
35?
up, you bastard!
It's 35.
It's open. Isaac, go!
You guys there? Did you make it?
Shit, Isaac. Just... shit.
Hey, take it easy. It's okay.
No, it's not. I was right here this morning with a crew of 30 people. But we were overrun. And before I knew it, they transformed. I had to cut the arms and legs off my friends just to escape.
About to hit the red for missing the cup skip.
Pieces of them still lying around here somewhere.
Ellie, I know. I'm sorry.
And here I am again. I've just walked one big fucking circle today.
We'll get through this. Let's figure out how to meet up.
Right. There's a central hub in the main facility. Here are the coordinates. The door is jammed. This must have been the last stand for us left down here.
Can you get the door open on your end?
No, the circuits are fried. They must have fused the panel trying to keep those things out.
There's gotta be another way in.
The only other way is through the processing plant. But it's not meant for human traffic. Step boy. I think I can stop it from here, though.
All right, do it.
Shutdown expected. Systems recalibrate without notice.
He wants me to follow the steps. Hold it together, Strauss. I'll be there soon. I think I've hit a dead end. Looks like some kind of venting system up ahead.
Right. Pressure valve in place. You'll need to find a way to force it open.
There you are. I see your friend has powered off the facility. Remind me to thank her for providing me with your location. I've locked the processing cycle on, and you have get in, Clark.
It doesn't have to be this one, Titan.
It does. And it is. Goodbye, Q.
admin declared me dead in the system. Now my codes don't work anymore. Oh shit. Something's coming. Strauss!
No.
Help me with the door.
I need you to see him. I need you to follow the steps.
What?
Okay.
No, just shut up and help me. God damn it!
You guys okay?
Not really. Step 3, Ellie. Jump! Through the door! No!
I think I'm close.
Okay. Yo, welcome back.
Glad to see you've got all your parts.
You alright?
Yeah.
There are 4 steps.
No thanks to Twitchy here.
1, 2, 3, 4. Step 4. Shoot, lady. Jesus, Strauss. You okay?
It's getting worse.
What is step 4? Who will be waiting?
Run's still going. I'm almost at the part where I died in the last time I tried this, so let's hope I don't die there again.
There's an industrial transport upstairs. Runs on the same spoke as the commuter train. It should get us to government sector. One of us will have to deploy it from the gear house.
Still asking. I stay here and try to get him on his feet. Should we wait?
I want health. I don't know how much these guys are. This might be risky. Never gone straight up without killing them, so let's see how that goes. Gosh. The third one? I thought there was 2. Is that it? Alright. Seems like that's it. Nope, that might be the one. I don't know. I don't know if that's a new one or the one that was done. I probably can just stasis these babies and run by them, but I'm very scared. They would like literally one-shot me, and I've never practiced running past them. So let's just be safe. Is that it? That's it. Where? You, I've never had you spawn there before. I've never had that one spawn there before. But this one scared me so even after I beat this game 100 times, it's still a horror game because getting hit like that is really scary. I know, it's hella spooky. I don't need all these. Let's get some more of this. Alright, Mr. Divider, what's up? Uh-oh, okay. Still alive? Oh! Oh my gosh, this game is... I hate this game. This game is too scary. I thought he was dead. I thought I killed that exploder. Yeah, that would have been rip. I'm pretty sure getting hit by an exploder is dead. Even with my two health upgrades that I got. Okay. Okay, my game lagged for a second there. Alright, let's go stasis. Alright, fighting these necromorphs right here is where I lost last time, because I accidentally fired a detonator mine when I did not want to. Nice. And of course then it goes 100% smooth and we're all good. Oh yeah, for
Why'd you come looking for me if you knew I was dead, Isaac? Did you think I would forgive you?
Get out of my head. You're not Nicole!
I'm gonna use my first save right up here when I get out because I feel like that room is really iffy, so it'd be good to have a save.
Hey, you made it.
He's staring at me, Isaac. Strauss, through the hole in his head. Listen to me. Stop staring at me! Stop it! Relax!
Isaac, we have to get out of here.
Right. Let's go. Oh my god. It can't be. That's the Ishimura.
Yeah. Used to be the pride of the CEC. It's a sad story, actually. I heard everybody on board died. Some sort of terrorist attack.
Terrorist attack?
Yeah, my last run was looking good too, and then make one mistake, I accidentally fired a detonator mine point blank, and then I died. That was it.
On that ship. I saw it. I was on board when it happened. What's happening?
I don't know. Something must be blocking
a look.
Let's save it way down there. Alright, let's try this. Let's try the iffy room. Yep. Good thing I used the save. That room is iffy. No, it's okay, because I literally just saved. Oh, that was a little close. One there. Hit that one. Hit that. Alright. No prob. Clean. Yeah, if only that could happen the first time. Let's get... I thought it was here. How am I looking?
Ellie, there's a giant tentacle blocking the transport door. It's wrapped around a big tank.
A big tank. Nitrogen trichloride. Those explode if they overheat.
Perfect.
That worked.
Let's not screw this up.
Wait for you up ahead.
No!
I'll meet you there.
I threw it! I yeeted it! Accidental yeet. Oh. I've never seen him spawn over there before. Come on, 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 come on. Where is it? Oh, I missed. Why is that closed? It should not be closed. Oh, it's because I yeeted it. Oh, there it is, there it is. Shut up. I'm stupid. Come on, how did that hit me? This game's trash. That wasn't enough. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad. I use so much stasis and... So bad. That could have been done like at least 15 seconds better.
I can't make it go any faster.
In another situation, I might admire your persistence, Mr. Clark. But this is bigger than you and bigger than the lives of everyone on this station.
Sir, final preparations for attack are wrapping up.
Looks like it ends here. At this point, it's all just dead weight.
Isaac, what did he mean? What did he mean when he said dead weight?
He's using the solar beam.
We gotta stop the transport now.
He's cut the station in half. There's no track to get across on.
Back us up. Back us up to the station.
What? Why?
Just do it, Ellie. Hurry. The Ishimura. If the gravity tethers are still functional,
The Ishimura has a few scary parts
Isaac,
for
this is
this.
ridiculous.
If I can line the tracks up just for a few seconds, you should be able to get the transport across. Stay ready. And take care of Strauss.
Isaac, no. This is a really bad idea.
Well, stick around. I'm full of bad ideas.
Gold split? Man, even with that bad tripod spot, it was a gold.
There should still be a computer in the flight lounge. I can check the status from there.
Are you okay? You sound a little nervous.
Last time I was here, things didn't go so well. Look, I'll contact you soon.
Gravity and life support on reserve power. Primary systems offline. Main centrifuge offline for repairs.
Damn it. That's what I thought.
What?
The gravity centrifuge is under repair. I'm gonna have to go down to engineering. This should be interesting.
Is it safe?
I don't know how it could be. I'll let you know.
You can pretend not to be bothered, but being here rattles you, doesn't it, Isaac? All this plastic and tape covering the scars. Just hide the blood and the body so no one will ever know. But you remember what happened, no matter how deeply you try to bury it.
I almost stopped this match. I usually don't stop at this one, but... Oh, I only have one? Alright, let's do some damage. I didn't realize I only had one at that point. Alright, here's the first scary part. What? Okay. No. No. That was kind of slow, but hey, I didn't die. Alright, that was the first part that kind of scared me. There's another part.
Okay, no, Ellie, it isn't safe. But I'm on my way to the centrifuge.
Just be careful.
I'll call you when it's online.
Warning. The engineering deck has not completed final cleanup and decontamination.
Dr. Heidi Latchford, Research Summary Organic Material Analysis. There are several shocking findings relating to the sludge-like material found throughout Ishimura. First, it is human DNA. Second, and far more disturbing, it reanimates in the presence of a marker signal. The only conclusion we can come to is that the entire Ishimura crew was infected and reconstructed and then fell into a soupy DNA sludge when the Aegis 7 marker was destroyed.
Decontamination initializing. Decontamination complete.
Alright, this part's a little scary. Gotta get through that quickly. Okay, we're good. Don't follow me here, I don't think.
Entering zero gravity.
Where's the last one? Oh yeah, there it is. Alright, going back is a little scary too. I have a decent amount of stasis saved up, which is really important.
Ellie, I've got a centrifuge online. I'm heading back towards the station.
Alright, we're good.
Okay. I've almost got us disconnected from the mag rail. Keep me posted.
Decontamination initializing.
Is there a lot to learn when getting to speedrunning this? I mean, there's a lot to learn when you go to speedrun any game, really, for the most part. There's a lot that you need to learn, but like, I mean, if you enjoy the game and enjoy running it, I mean, you'll just get used to all the little things you have to remember, like oh, for this part coming up, I know I need to switch to this weapon. Like, if you're practicing, you might forget stuff like that, but when you run it a lot, you just remember everything.
Put down the screwdriver. Step 3.
I think that's all the scary parts that I was afraid of at the Ishimura. Yeah, like another thing, like I said, like none of the Necromorph spawns are RNG really. So, like I know what the Necromorph spawns are in like virtually 100% of the time in the game. Fuck in there. Are you seeing? Okay. This game's stressing me out.
What? Ah, shit. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. But he stopped talking. He won't look at me. How's it going at your end? And please tell me this plan is going to work.
I'm almost there. I'm headed to the bridge now to activate the gravity tethers.
All good. They're swarming in through a hole in the medical deck. At least you won't have to go through there.
Unexpected obstruction ahead. Shutting down. Welcome to the medical deck.
Crap.
See, like this part, I know I need to switch to the line gun. Shoot this here. Line gun it. Explosion. Takes that right there, blocking my way. Just learn it. And like that, like yeah, like I just know that if you shoot that vent, you can prevent a Necromorph from spawning. And if I shoot that detonator mine, then I don't have to worry about the exploder that you probably just heard blow up. I know in this, there's a puker, I just sidestep left and you can't hit me. It's just... I mean, there is kind of a lot of stuff, but as you run the game, it just becomes natural what you need to do. Like for that room, you know, you gotta pick up the ladder because you can't run through it. What? Those guys follow me from... I've literally never seen that before. I've never had to fight Necromorphs in that room before.
Entering zero gravity. The barrier between us is wearing thin like it. Behind every door of the memory. Behind every door the master time from when I left to when I died. My zero gravity. My fault. This is the
Why is my camera weird? My camera is not at the spot it normally is.
Ellie, I'm almost to the captain's nest to activate the tethers.
Alright. The centrifuge looks full to full power from here.
Great. Let's hope this works. It'll be tight. You ready?
All set. I'll wait for your signal.
gravity tethers engaged.
You did it!
go. I'll use
Uh,
the escape pods in
no,
these
not it
here.
fixed itself,
Go,
but it was up higher than normal. Like the bottom of the screen was like at above my waist when it should be like it is now, where it's like below my ass. Like the camera was like higher.
I'm away. Ellie, did you make it?
Isaac, we crossed the track, but we're coming in hot. I just...
You see what I see, Ellie. I promise it won't hurt.
Just put down the screwdriver!
Trust, no! Oh, shit.
You're right, Isaac. The Ishimar is a great ship. I am so lucky to be serving aboard her. You made me stick with it. You made me stick with it. You made me stick with it. You made me die.
Strauss.
It's gonna be okay. I promise. This won't hurt a bit.
And another gold.
I'm not hard enough to die. Trust! Stick a needle in your eye. Trust, goddammit!
Alright, let's see if I can do this next part right. Because this next part has like a specific way it should be done. Okay, I got him. Alright, that's pretty good. I'm gonna get some more plasma cutter hammer. And I might have the other suit, which I might just go ahead and get. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get this. It gives me more inventory slots and it gives me a little bit more armor so I can absorb more damage. Am I doing on health again? Great. Alright, this next part can be a little scary. But let's go. Get up here, I'm safe.
Attention shift workers. Be mindful of the nearest survival chamber. These are your only hope of survival should a cave-in occur.
There you are, Isaac. We've been waiting for you. Now it's your turn. Oh God. Ellie, stay free.
You owe me an eye, you bastard!
Ellie lied. She won't help. But you will, Isaac. You'll see her after step 3. Isaac! He's run off! Deeper into the mines!
I've got problems on this end too. Get somewhere safe.
I'll try.
Well, I'm about to stab him in the temple with that screwdriver, so. What? I'm turned around. Okay, here we go. Oh, that one already has one, I forgot. This part I'm a little bit less familiar with because we also skipped this whole part during the regular run.
Ellie, I'm back inside. Where are you? Where's
So...
I'm safe for now, but he's lost it. I think he's coming for you. I found something you're gonna want to see. Here's my location. Hurry and get here. I'm not in any shape to be fighting.
I'll get there as soon as I can.
Oh, I choked on my own spit from that. I forgot about the where are they? I heard it, and I immediately backpedaled. Oh my gosh. That could have been the end of the run right there.
There you are! Oh, Shots, what are you doing? You have to face her for me! Tell her I didn't mean to do it! Shots, it's me! See her! It's Isaac! Tell her! Shots! Step 3! Step 3! Oh god. Why did you do it, Strauss? Shut up! Just shut up! The marker? It was you. You made me do it. You made me kill him. Didn't you?
What is it that you still haven't come to terms with who I am? Who am I, Isaac? I will ask you one more time before the end. Be ready.
I'm actually getting there. Almost at the government sector, which is the last part of the game. Ripper blades. I think I want ripper blades. Did I? That was a little scary. Come on. Are you serious? That is shooting lower. That was not aligned with my sight. Losing way more health pressure here. Oh my gosh, that was my detonator. I thought that was my plasma cutter. If he was closer, that would have been Rip Run. How did you not die? Oh my gosh, this game's trash. Is that it? Please be it. Yes, that's pretty much the same thing that happened the last time that I lost my run. I did literally that exact same thing, except the necromorph was too close to me. So the explosion killed me.
Consume my everything. And if I let you go, I've got nothing left.
damage. Oh yeah, check this out. It's a little bit of a skip. Oh my gosh, look at that. I hate this game. Shush. Please. Why did that bounce all the way back there? Okay, good. I can still grab it. Where's the... It saves about a minute. It's like a... Because doing that lets me basically play 2 cutscenes at once. Like, you'll see, it's pretty funny, actually. I get to play the cutscene of me talking to Ellie, and the scene with the drill turning around. Oh, come on. How much health do I have? So I repair this.
Hey, what did you do?
And it starts the thing where Ellie's like, oh, I'll turn the drill around.
Just sorted out. I'll have to find another one.
Well, it's standard.
Okay.
There should be another one around here somewhere.
I'll look. Any luck up there?
Well, no. Not now.
Right.
And then I trigger the other cutscene.
I think I've got it from up here.
And now it plays both of them at the same time. So.
Nothing.
I did it! I got it started. There, you know, there's a lift on the other side. I'll turn around, you can get on.
Thankfully we're working on in-game time, so I'm gonna pause it real quick and go put my phone on the charger. I'll be right back in like less than a minute. Alright, I'm back. But yeah, this cutscene is hilarious because it's playing the one where I'm supposed to be talking to Ellie, and the scene with the drill turning around at the same time. Once in a while, I will get grabbed immediately after this ends, so hopefully that doesn't happen. It did not happen.
Alrighty, let's see what this beast can do.
Let's hope I don't die here. This is another segment like the elevator where you just gotta stay in the same area and find a bunch of micros. Oh my, oh. I fired that detonator. Oh my gosh, this game's gonna give me an aneurysm. Yeah, I agree. Detonators are literally scarier than the enemies. Because I know when the enemies are coming. I don't know when I'm gonna accidentally pull out the Please fire. Please fire. What are you doing, game? Alright, that's it. I did it. Alright, government sector. Yeah, on hardcore it's terrifying. Alright, I'm gonna use one more save right at the beginning of the government sector, and then my final save right before the final boss.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Stop, stop!
Looks like we reached the foundation pylons of the government sector.
So how do we get in there?
Straight ahead. We do have a giant drill.
You know I'm riding on top of this thing, right?
Well, we can compare bruises later. But at least we made
That
it, right?
part right there where Ellie
This
is,
is
where
most
I'm about to go,
definitely government
is
sector.
one of the scariest parts
And I'm
of this
guessing that
place.
marker of yours
Thankfully it's right at the beginning, because
is
that first
behind
save
that
I'm gonna
huge
use
door
is
over
literally
there.
right before that.
I better move fast. Those things are gonna find a way up the hole we drilled. There's gotta be an elevator or something connecting these floors. I'm gonna try to make my way to you.
Alright, I'll meet you halfway.
Isaac, there's a gunship docked here.
What? Is it damaged?
Not that I can tell. Isaac, do you hear me? We don't make it out here alive.
One of us is. It's too dangerous for you to stay here, Ellie.
What are you talking about? Just get your ass in here. I'm starting a system check now.
I will try to first try that shit. Now would be a good time for a bathroom break. This cutscene is about a minute and a half.
What are you doing?
Closing hatch.
Whoa! Hey, Isaac, what are you doing?
Gunship commando board confirmed.
Isaac, what are you doing? Open the door right now.
Emergency launch cycle initiated.
No.
Airlock
No! No! Don't you dare! Don't you dare launch the ship! Isaac!
It's your best chance, Ellie. You got life support, comms. Hey.
I
Got any
really don't
message?
hope I lose this run.
You bastard.
I need you to be rescued.
Cause I've got really good times. I'm
I can
almost
save you,
10
buddy.
minutes under my average time for this.
So, bye.
Alright, you know what? Because I'm about to save, I'm gonna do the ballsy strat for that next room. Remember how that first Stalker room I placed those 2 detonator mines and it kept me
Are you
safe?
ready to talk now?
There's a strat that you can do in the room that's coming up, which saves a lot of time. And it would be really ballsy on hardcore, but I have a save that I'm planning on doing right there. So let's see how that goes.
Isaac.
Yeah, world record hype.
I don't think that's a good idea.
If I literally complete this run, I got world record.
Make us whole.
I can't.
Ballsy for the VOD.
I don't know what Providence protects you, Clark, but it ends here. I have 200 armed security
lot of money.
personnel. Everything is covered. Even if you do get in, you won't get far.
Spot contact beam. Right, that's what I just bought. Yeah, okay. No, let's buy a handful of nodes. How much health do I have? Not a lot. Let's buy some health. I bought a lot of health. Alright, let's try the ballsy strat. Here's the save. Okay. I am a walking medic. I need it though. Because this part, you can get hit by pukers. And pukers make you slow as balls for like 8 seconds. But if you heal, it automatically stops that, it immediately stops the slow. Alright. Going balls to the wall. Nope. That's wrong. I don't know. Okay, I don't know if this will work. My detonator mine hit the top thing. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I got it. I got it. I thought it was dead when that detonator mine was facing straight up. Man, I'm scared now. I'm starting to get scared. Oh my goodness. Dude, you better be proud. You're witnessing just expert pro gamer strats, and you're like the only one in my stream right now. This is a... You're a lucky man. I could use more stasis. Maybe I should have bought some more stasis.
You compromise and compound, you idiot! If any of them reach the marker,
This is gonna be... Assuming I don't die in the coming parts, this chapter is gonna be a thick gold. I'm literally gonna make up the 2 minutes that I lost on failed cup skip because that strat worked first try. Wait. Haha. dummy thing. Dude, this split is gonna be thick AF.
Isaac, where are you going? That's why I'm here, Isaac. To show you the way.
Oh, I feel like I want that. Can I use this? Yes, I can. All right. This part should go smoothly. Alright. Easy mode. Am I sure I'm not playing on casual? Lol. Another Stalker skip easy mode.
What is that? I can feel it in my head.
We're getting closer, Isaac. The marker knows you're here.
I still don't know what to do.
When the time comes, you will.
Alright, this room is scary. I'm probably gonna play it safe. In a casual playthrough, I would run the entire length of this thing in one go. I wouldn't stop at any of these cubby holes, but with the pace I'm on, I'm willing to risk a little bit of time. To not die. No, you don't. Well, I mean, you stay like at the very first opening. You you kill the enemies that are there then, and running through spawns more enemies, but you just run around them. Like running the whole thing can cut it really close, so you hardly don't even have time to stop and stasis more. Oh no, they followed me. That usually does not happen. Oh, all of it followed me. Why did that happen? That's alright, I got some stasis out of it. I'm just gonna drop this. I have so much health. It's not gonna save me from anything that one-shots me. would be. Oh yeah, I'm dumb. Stop here. Hey, after the elevator I'm about to go in is the eye poke machine, so be excited for that. I really don't need anything else. Ooh, a bench. Stop it, late bench. Oh, I got 9 nodes for the contact beam. Oh. Alright, let's do that for now. Oh, I am not doing that strat. I'm too scared. Even though I literally get that strat like 100% of the time, I'm still... I do know, because if I fail it, that's like a 20-minute time loss. What? Okay. Because if I fail it, I'm going to go back before the beginning of the government sector. Or like right at the beginning of the government sector. And I landed that ballsy strat first try, so I really don't want to risk it.
What are they doing?
They're all coming to the marker. Convergence is at hand.
I knew you were trouble from the start, but they told me you were necessary. That your mind was the purest. I spent years sifting through your demented brain. This is not the way it was supposed to happen.
Well, how was it supposed to happen,
They
Timon?
had it under control. Clark, this is not our fault. We were so close to understanding it. It's all those bodies you let in here. It's triggering a convergent event. But we never expected this many bodies.
What the hell is it doing?
What it was made to do. Isaac, you have to make us whole.
Oh, I thought there was a canister there.
Just like Straw said. I remember this. The machine activates the parts of our brain where the marker codes are stored. But how does that threaten the marker? What were they afraid of?
Me. Us. Working together.
Step 4.
Yes. Are you ready?
This is gonna hurt, isn't it?
Yes. Step inside.
Alright, I'm gonna do this first.
Step 1. Crawl inside. Step 2.
Please don't die.
Cross my heart attached to the eye. Stick a needle in your eye.
Alright, alright. I'm really not worried about a whole lot in the rest of this chapter. Let's just have the final boss, really. Flashbacks of the death scene.
Where are you?
Dude, check out Nicole's face here. It's stupid.
I'll be waiting for you at the marker.
What do I do?
Should be fine, should be fine. Nope, he's... Come on. That did so much damage to me. Yeah, the one detonator mine, he needs to get hit by both of them separately, I think. But I think the one detonator mine triggered the other detonator mine, and then it just wasn't good for me. I'm a little scared about not beating Nicole first try, but I mean, I'm planning on saving right there, so actually dying to her is only going to be like a minute time loss. Oh my gosh, you see how low my health was? Okay, I still have... Okay, we're good. Nope, that's the wrong button. Well, I ain't even gonna do it. You mean save? Save before the final boss? Alright, this part can be scary. I'm gonna play it safe. It's a little bit slower! You heard from that? No, I don't think I did. I'm gonna take these one at a time. Usually I don't, but I'm very scared. Oh.
You can't fight it, Isaac. You can't fight it. You have to let it go.
I'll never see you again.
Isaac, stop it. There's no other way. You have to do this.
Anything I... Okay. I'll grab the node. Alright, this is the last...
Convergence is almost
I think
here.
this is the last place with a store and a bench before the final boss, so... Let's buy some stasis. Good on, I'm good, really. Let's grab some health. And final bench stop. 3. Alright, we got absolute full health. Why do I keep doing that? Oh my goodness. That's why I need to be a medic, man. I just got hit 3 times. If I didn't have health to heal immediately, I don't know how well that would have gone. I'm getting stressed out. Come on, that still hit me. Go. Oh, I can't heal. Glad I bought all those extra stasis packs, because holy shite. Alright. I made it. This is it. This is the save for the final boss. 1 save remaining. Would I like to use it? I would, actually. Alright, let's go. Let's go. My heart rate's up. World record hype! I'm so stressed for this.
Thank you, Isaac.
I gotta turn VSync off, because for whatever reason, also the way damage works in this game is also somewhat tied to frame rate. So if you turn VSync off, you do a little bit more damage. Oh, where is it? Here. VSync off. I mean on. I said it reversed. Now my frame rate is cucked at to 30, but you know what? I do more damage. I'm scared.
The makers? You mean me? But Strauss said we could destroy the marker.
Not if we consume you first.
God damn it, I trusted you. Fuck you.
Shit. Oh! Okay. Now I just gotta not die at the flying sequence at the end. We're not quite done yet. No, wait. Hold your hype. Hold your hype. I gotta survive the flying sequence. If I died the flying sequence, I would be so sad. I mean, this is still a really good run, but and that would only set me back like 5 minutes, assuming I don't die to the boss and I can beat it again. So it would only be like a 5-minute setback, which isn't horrible, but you know, obviously I would like not to.
You complete bastard. Was this your great plan? Dump me off and die?
Full of bad ideas, remember?
Yeah, well, here's another one.
Scared.
I'm crashing through the roof to get you. Now move your ass.
Because this part is so basic, but the pressure is on right now.
Yeah, well, you don't really have a say this time.
Because I actually have died to this part in a run before. It wasn't a hardcore run, but one time I died to this part. Alright, let's go. Oh, that was close, but I did it! That's it, world record. And time. Easy world record. This may be one of the most stressful gaming moments of my entire life. Either that or Resident Evil 7 in VR. Yo, man. Yeah, thank you. You started watching the stream literally before I started the run, so thank you for actually sticking around for the entire almost 3-hour run. I'm glad I was entertaining enough that you wanted to stick around and watch. I'm gonna try to say your name. Is it Kajin? Or is the K silent? Is it just